Happy Pride Month, folks! So today's video topic is going to be a topic that I've never actually talked about on this channel, but I thought it's a very good video topic to talk about, and it's June, so it's Pride Month, so it's very fitting to talk about it now. And that topic is, as the title reads, all the LGBT characters in Mortal Kombat. So it wasn't until 2015 with Mortal Kombat X where LGBT representation was actually present in the franchise, and with that game, it gave existing characters this new LGBT character trait, and it gave a new character that it introduced in that game that as well. And we'll talk about that character first, which I'm sure everybody knows by now, and that is Kung Jin. Now, Kung Jin's story is a little bit weird because in Mortal Kombat X, when he was introduced, he was said to be Kung Lao's cousin, but in Mortal Kombat 11, Kung Lao mentions Kung Jin and he refers to him as his nephew.
Did you know I have a nephew?
Kung Jin, isn't it?
He thinks you can beat me.
Like, what in the world is that right there? I don't know what the heck that was, but I guess we'll just say he's his cousin. But anyways, it wasn't flat out said in the games, it was a very subtle exposition in his chapter when he was talking to Raiden, where Raiden was trying to convince him to join the Shaolin.
Did you think you could walk unimpeded into my temple and walk out again without my complicity?
You wanted me to attack you. Why?
To release your anger, make you amenable to reason.
And make me feel like shit.
Self-loathing has always been an unfortunate part of your makeup. There lies ahead a brighter path, one that will truly honor your ancestors, one that is worthy of you. Go to the Wuxi Academy, join the Shaolin, like Kung Lao before you.
I can't. They won't accept.
They care only about what is in your heart, not whom your heart desires.
It's a really good scene, probably one of the best in the franchise, since it's all about Raiden talking to Kung Jin about following a better path, don't be a thief anymore, join the Shaolin monks, be a better person, and he eventually does. He does become a Shaolin monk. See, I never really liked Kung Jin, and it's not because he's gay, no, that's not at all, but it's because he has this Kung Lao cousin character trait, or nephew, whichever one they decide to go with, because when you do that, you take away one of Kung Lao's most interesting character traits, and that is being the last descendant of the great Kung Lao, which is what he's supposed to be. So when you say, well, he actually has a cousin out there, then that implies that there are more family members out there, and again, that great Kung Lao character trait for Kung Lao is completely gone. Although I do have to say that Kung Jin is actually a very good addition to the Combat Kids, Cassie, Jackie, Takeda, because out of everyone on that team, he's the conflict creator, and you actually do need that to drive the story, and I think that's pretty good. I think one of the things you have to do to fix Kung Jin's character to make him a better character, because he's not a bad character at all, but just to make him better, is to make him a little bit more well-defined. For example, Liu Kang is obviously the Bruce Lee character, and he's inspired off of him. Kung Lao is inspired off of Donnie Yen in the Ip Man movies. So Kung Jin is kind of a watered down version. When you look at his character, he's kind of a watered down version of Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and I don't really think that works. There's already a lot of groundwork for Kung Jin. Again, he's not a bad character, I just think he can be better for my liking. But I also do like how the fact that he is gay doesn't define his entire character. He isn't written to just be a gay character. He is written to just be a cool Mortal Kombat character, just like how all new Mortal Kombat characters should aspire to be. The next character is Mileena, who is revealed to be bisexual in Mortal Kombat X. In previous Mortal Kombat games, the only character that really seemed to be into Mileena was Baraka, and that started with Mortal Kombat 2, and that did carry over into Mortal Kombat X, as revealed in an intro dialogue between Johnny Cage and Mileena.
Repulsive human.
Sleeping with Baraka's repulsive.
Who told you this?
But them two were never really seen as a couple. In fact, Mileena has never really been with anyone the same way Kitana and Liu Kang are together. I think the closest thing that we got was with Reiko in the Mortal Kombat X comics, because she did sleep with Reiko in that comic, and she also attempts to seduce Goro. But the person she is most intimate with in terms of actually being in a relationship with is actually Tanya, which the intro dialogues between those two characters in Mortal Kombat X make it very, very obvious that that is the case.
Ready to work up a sweat?
However, shall we do that?
Here's one way.
You freed me from prison.
And will help regain your throne.
It would be a shame to lose you. Dearest Tanya,
Shall we proceed, Empress?
it will be my pleasure.
Mileena Kanon.
I love when you use my title.
Enough formalities.
See, one of the most important character traits about Mileena is that she's very insecure about her looks, and that is due to her Tarkatan mouth. When she was created, she was seen as a failed clone of Kitana. And so the reason why she dresses very skimpy is to distract from the fact that she looks ugly in her mouth, and she wants to show her good parts of her body. And she uses that to seduce characters and to get what she wants. And with that insecurity trait does come the wanting to feel accepted trait as well. So you have to think, somebody who dresses up very skimpy in order to show off the good parts of her body to get what she wants, and also to feel accepted, why wouldn't she accept a woman who comes her way? I think it makes total sense for her character, and as you see in Tanya and Mileena's intros, they actually do care about each other. Like, you actually get the vibe that they actually do care about each other, and I really, really do like that dynamic between those two characters in Mortal Kombat X. They aren't an established couple, but it's very obvious that they are at least a thing. So on the subject of Tanya, she is also bisexual. Again, she's obviously into Mileena, so she's into women, but she does have a history of flirting with men and deceiving them. To point to a recent example, there is an intro dialogue between Tanya and Kung Jin where Tanya hits on Kung Jin, but Kung Jin basically says, nah man, I'm not into women.
You face a Shaolin.
Quite a handsome Shaolin.
Barking up the wrong tree, sister.
And in Mortal Kombat 4, her and Liu Kang were traveling together on their own subplot, and yeah, something was happening there. And what she ultimately ended up doing was seducing Liu Kang into bringing him to Shinnok, and that's what happened in her ending. Also, she's probably doing stuff with Rain in Mortal Kombat X. Overall, I really like how Mortal Kombat X is one of the few pieces in media in recent time where LGBT representation being a new addition to the franchise, or a new addition to an existing thing, didn't piss anyone off. Like, nobody was mad that Kung Jin was revealed to be gay. Nobody was mad when Mileena and Tanya were revealed to be bisexual. And I think the reason for that is because it was actually done really, really well. And it made sense for already existing characters. Again, Mileena uses her body to get what she wants and to feel accepted. Why wouldn't she accept a woman who comes her way and wants a piece of that? Tanya is a seductress. Why wouldn't she try to seduce a woman? And Kung Jin isn't defined by his sexuality. He's defined by being a Shaolin, being a part of the Combat Kids, and choosing a better path than being a thief. Mortal Kombat has done well with LGBT representation, and I hope this is the course they take if they want to expand on this further in future Mortal Kombat games in spirit. So that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really did want to shed some positivity and shed some light on LGBT representation, good LGBT representation, and tie it in with Mortal Kombat. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a big thumbs up and subscribe for all things Mortal Kombat. Anyways, I will see you all very soon.